supposedly returning. We heard Steve Kerr say that he's and has remained in basketball. It's very hard to stay in basketball shape, not playing basketball. So obviously, albeit we assume he's in really good shape, but they're still gonna. We hope there's 4 games left in the Golden State Warriors season.
3, I believe.
3 for the Warriors.
I believe so.
For the Warriors, they have a very short ramp-up period with Wiggins. You agree?
Yeah. But so they did so with Steph last year.
Yeah, but I guess, but and they
don't.
Do you think when Wiggins returns, they should continue running Kuminga in the starting lineup and have Wiggins come off the bench, or run the DiVincenzo in the starting lineup and have Wiggins off the bench? Because if we're going off the idea that they're going to treat this like they did with Curry, we know Kerr has no problem bringing guys off the bench until he seems that they're back into basketball shape to be in the starting lineup and close games out. Even though Curry was closing.
Yeah, I mean, your starting lineup in the playoffs hopefully is Steph, Clay, Wiggins, Dre, and Looney. I wouldn't be surprised if Wiggins comes off of the bench, but then they give him minutes with the starters so he can get that legs and chemistry. Get the continual chemistry. With a guy like Wiggins, you're not too, just like Steph. Wiggins fits Warriors basketball so beautifully. Like, not really too worried about it, but it's safer, better than sorry heading into the postseason.
No, I agree. And with this being said, I think having Wiggins out there, I've said this all year, literally having Wiggins back, and now that this team has Gary Payton II, you go back to that 11-man bench. You have a starting lineup that you expect when Wiggins is fully back integrated. You got yourself Curry, Clay, Wiggins, Dre, Kevon. Then you go to the bench. You got your first 3 guys off the bench: Jordan Poole, Jonathan Kuminga, Dante DiVincenzo. Then you hit JaMychal Green, Gary Payton II, and Anthony Lamb. And right there, that's an 11-man rotation that they don't even have to go 11 deep.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see Lamb.
Oh, no, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, 11 guys.
But that's the thing is, in last playoffs, they were able, some games will run that Otto Porter, Jonathan Kuminga, Gary Payton II off the bench, but then some games you wouldn't even see Jonathan Kuminga. You just see Otto Porter and Gary Payton. Or some game, you know what I mean? Or maybe one game they're like, okay, come on, you're getting beat. We want to go a little smaller, so we're just going to run JaMychal Green and Jonathan Kuminga off the bench with Dre and Andrew and Dante, so we can keep this 2-way defense of guys, because right there you got a bunch of guys who can be 2 ways. What up, Joshua George? Long time no see.
George.
Yo. And hey, Armis, I didn't see this, but we'll address that in a second. If that is true, I'll do a quick little research while we finish up this topic. So we're gonna go off the assumption that Wiggins will come off the bench for the first pair of games.
Yeah,
that seems like what the Warriors do. They did it with Klay Thompson. They did it with Curry. I think they
bring Dre. Wonder what Dre was last year when he came back.
But I don't know. It was different because Dre's 2.5 months. Did he really miss
probably,
Did Dre really miss 2.5 months?
He's on his way to a depoy.
I did not realize it was 2.5 months he missed. It felt like way quicker. It didn't feel. I was about to say. I was like, it never feels like Dre long of time, but I guess it was 2.5 months.
Yeah, I think it was January to mid-March.
You're right, because he was the clear-cut defensive player of the year until January. I forgot all about that. So, it brings up a great point. We have also been seeing Kevon Looney come off the bench with Kuminga starting as of late.
I think that's just missing Wiggins.
You think so?
I wouldn't be surprised if they run some Looney off the bench. I think Looney is he's such an under.
No.
Center. But it's the playoffs.
I
probably won't see too much.
Kuminga has grown this season as a scorer, like as a creator. Yeah. And I really like the idea of Poole and Kuminga off the bench. And the thing is they've been using DiVincenzo more as a backup point guard as of late, it seems like.
And Poole kind of sharing.
Like, yeah, they share the playmaking. Like some nights, Poole will have the ball more. Some nights, DiVincenzo will have the ball more. But I think DiVincenzo will agree. Oh my God, Armis, dude, thanks, I
Whoa!
appreciate that.
Oh my goodness! Thank you.
Armis, thank you. That's really appreciated. We'll talk.
That's
Give us.
sick.
We'll wrap this up and we'll hop onto the Zion Williamson news just for y'all. But any closing thoughts on this Andrew Wiggins news? What do we expect, and do you think be a lot of rust to shake off, or do you think Andrew Wiggins coming back is what's going to be the game changer for them?
I think it will be the game changer for him. I think there will be some rust. Usually, like even KD had some rust, so they all got the rust. But hopefully, Andrew can knock it off in one game. He should be good in the playoffs. And
Can we agree though? The difference between this is that there's no rust being shaken off injury wise, like not using the muscles. It's it's more rust just being like, yeah,
maybe they hide it then,
huh?
Maybe they just play it by ear.
Yeah, because I think it's more of a conditioning thing because it's not like, oh, I haven't used this knee in 2 months. It's more like I haven't run up a court in 20 games. It's not like I was hurt.
I
It's
hurt
just
my ankle.
Yeah, it's more like I just haven't played.